All right, so we are at part 3 of how I never got my biological mom's ashes and my biological brothers tricked me into signing papers. Now, I know the one on here on TikTok I did not post. So, if you want to go watch the original, watch it on YouTube, and this is going to be posted on YouTube too. So, these are the papers. I didn't show them, I believe, last time. So, they tricked me into these papers. Gave me a fake set, signed the original set without me even knowing, and they put my name as a separate name, or a name that wasn't even mine. So I believe they made it seem like I had agreed and I didn't, and they got the ashes without telling me. And had went just ignoring niggas. So Nursey had, said that I want to get an urn and everything, and I was like, no, I gotta make it because the energy that my mom has is just very dark. She was not a bad woman. It's just the being that she chose to be had a lot of bad things. And the person she originally is, I never got to meet that person. But I see the person that I got to meet. My mom was manic schizophrenic, and manic bipolar, and she was an addict. So addiction does fuck people's lives up, and I got the bad end of the stick. So with that, I wanted to be able to place her spirit, since I would have her ashes in my mind, in a space that would encase it in love and opposite energy, so that it would basically counterbalance or counteract whatever dark things was still attached or could be attached, and help cleanse it, as well as create a cleaner connection as well as disconnection between the two of us. So when it's that, separation, it's not no negative energy attached. You're also encased in something that you'll forever be loved in. That's what my mind thought. So I spent months on this goddamn urn that I was gonna make out of copper and crystals and clay. I was making it on live. Like, it became a big thing on my channel with my Facebook, and all my followers were just hyped because they know the story. Some of them, or a lot of them, know my life story, not the whole life, but that part. So they were really enthused to see, like, hey, there's something good coming out of this. I'm so hyped, like, this is a big deal for you, let's make it happen. I support it 100%. So I'm on live doing this urn, and I had the hardest time, bro. When I say this shit just wouldn't work, it wouldn't work. I did everything. The clay would shatter. It was fine. Like, I did everything the right way. Everything was fine. I even made the copper as an inside. Like, I made a separate copper lining, made the clay pot, made the pot, let it get hard and everything, put the crystals inside the edges of the clay, and I just wanted the copper as an inner lining, like a urn, but encased in the clay and crystals. So it worked. It dried, did its thing. So then when I went to go do everything, it would just shatter out of nowhere. It would just like fucking dust or something, and I'd have to start over. And I started over like 15 times. And everyone on live, they was like, this is crazy. Like, this don't want to be made at all. And I'm like, I don't know why I can't get this to work. Like, they watched, it was fine. And then all of a sudden, it was like, as soon as I start talking about, because, when I'm making something, like, you got to put energy into it. So I'm talking about how, she's going to love this. It's going to be so much positive in there, and I'm like carving around the crystals because I placed everything. You're making little designs, you carve into the clay as it goes and shit like that. So I'm doing it, and as I'm saying good things, it just starts shattering, like slowly, seeing pieces on opposite sides just cracking. And it's not even dried yet. It's not even dried yet. So I'm like, what the hell? Everyone on live is like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what to do. this is crazy. And I just got upset. Like, I was hurt. I was so hurt. I think I was crying on live, and I was like, I just want her to be in a better space. Like, I don't even know why this is such a big deal to me, but I just want it to be better. Like, I don't understand why it's such a big deal to not work. Like, it was getting me hurt. I'm like, fucking work, bro. Just go. What's wrong with you? And then everybody online was like, it's okay, like, you know, we're going to figure something out. And one of my fans, they was like, I'll send you an urn. And I was like, no, it's okay. I don't want you to send anything. I'm good. I can do it. So no matter what I said, they ended up sending me this urn. She sent me an amazing urn at that. It was like, it was like this turquoise blue looking color with, hummingbirds on it, because my thing with my dad is butterflies and hummingbirds, and I guess they put the incorporation of the two, thinking like love and how I felt, blah blah blah, whatever. But it was a nice, amazing gesture, and when I got it, I was like, okay, cool. Now I have something that not only was gifted, but is also memorable, and it's symbolism because of what's on it, and it'll have a lot of love. I might not be able to put the crystals on the urn, but I can maybe put some in there, something, do the top of it, something, and it'll still give that same energy, and just seal it, because I was gonna seal it shut, like you couldn't reopen it. Do you know, we all waited, my fans, me, everybody, we waited. This was in 2021. We are in 2024. I have not gotten these ashes yet. I spoke to my brothers. They ignored. They just acted like it didn't exist. Like messages never happened. And then beginning of the year, the beginning of this year, my little brother out of nowhere just pops up on Snap, trying to converse, and I was like, haven't I, like, where the fuck you been for like 3 years? Last time I spoke to you, you were supposed to be sending ashes, right? Oh, well, you know, sis, it's just been, life's been hectic. I was like, yeah, 3 years hectic. Why are you here? I get to a point where, like, you know, you don't care. You're like, that's something big. You know, you don't just drop on something like that, like we don't exist. I don't see why you're here in my face now. What do you want? And he's like, well, I don't know. I mean, we're family, and I just want to keep family close. And I'm so tired of you guys using that family line and lying. The ones you want to be family with is the main ones you fucked over. That's why you want them to be family, because they're also the ones that do best. And it's fucked up. Stop doing that to your peoples. So, no, I don't want to be close. No, I don't want to do this again. No, I don't want to sit here and see if we can fix things, or I don't even know if I want the ashes anymore. It's no point. Why did you guys even have me do this? Well, I mean, we didn't know how else. How else to what? Get your way? Y'all gotta stop manipulating people like that, especially during this vibrational season. Manifestation is heavy, and what you do, you manifest. So in this situation, I guess I manifested the honesty out of them or something, because all I wanted and honest was my folks. I just wanted a piece of my family so that I could understand, you know, and be able to make terms with too. Didn't get it, but I did learn this is just them. And sometimes you don't have to be that way. You are separated sometimes for a reason. And sometimes that reason just might be because you're a bit too different to fit into the negative box they've created. So you having anything to do with it or from it just might place you there too. I'm not saying that it was good that I didn't get my mom's ashes, but I see how that side of my family is because of this situation, and then a lot of other things beyond that. But it shows me, like, you know, not everything's for you.